A guy is having late-night snacks when a couple bumps into him. The woman immediately apologizes, but her boyfriend kicks the stool and snaps. The woman, kind-hearted, quickly says sorry again and pulls her boyfriend away. They've just sat down when the boyfriend starts bragging. That weakling? I could take 10 of him. But the next second, 2 thugs notice the woman's beauty and walk over. Without a word, they start groping her. Check out those fair long legs, one smirks. The boyfriend tries to stand up but gets pinned down by the thugs. The woman yanks her hand away, enraging them. Dressed like this just to seduce men, they snarl, trying to rip her clothes off. Seeing the threat, the boyfriend pees his pants, abandons his girlfriend, and bolts. The thugs laugh and move to assault her. Just then, the snacking guy steps in, yanking one thug back. Who the hell are you? Mind your own business. Scram! The thug yells, but the guy replies, apologize to her in 1 minute, or you'll both end up here today. The guy barely exerts himself before lifting the thug single-handedly. The other thug grabs a stool to swing, but the guy does a 360-degree flip, kicking the stool away. He follows with a slap that sends the thug flying 5 meters. The first thug charges with a beer bottle, but the guy raises a finger, freezing the thug in place. A flick of his finger knocks the thug out cold. As the guy advances, the thug panics and names their boss, the most powerful gang lord in town. Touch us, and you'll die without a grave. The woman tugs at the guy. That's the biggest gang. We can't mess with them. Run! Just then, the gang lord arrives with his crew. You touched my men and think you can leave. The woman pleads. We didn't start it. They attacked me. The gang lord laughs. Attacked? My guys noticing you is your lucky break. You should be grateful. The guy snaps. Your mouths are filthier than toilets. I'll teach you how to be human today. Enraged, the gang lord signals his men to attack. The knife takes down 10 goons and draws blood from the lord. The guy slaps him down. The gang lord crawls to apologize to the woman, legs too shaky to stand. Afterward, the woman offers a bank card. Here's $100,000 for helping me. But a luxury car pulls up with a dozen bodyguards. A leggy beauty steps out. Turns out the broke guy is actually an emperor incognito, hiding his identity to experience ordinary life. He stepped in when thugs harassed the woman, almost blowing his cover. But the surprises don't end there. His family arranged a marriage to the Shen family, whose ancestor saved his grandpa. To repay the debt, he visits to propose. Problem is, Grandpa Shen is in a coma and never told the family about the emperor's identity. So they think Yinglong is just a broke drifter. Shenzhu tells her mom to cancel the engagement. He's a country bumpkin. How dare he try to marry a rich girl like me? Just then, Yinglong arrives. The second he walks in, Shen's mom rages. You good? For nothing think you can marry my daughter? Dream on! The Shens are the top powerhouse family. Scram and break off the engagement before we kick you out. Yinglong bursts into amused laughter at their words. Just then, the Shen family beams from ear to ear, practically drooling to kneel and lick the governor's shoes. The governor announces, I come bearing gifts from the emperor. They unveil a knight, pearl that glows eternally, hundreds of gold bars, life, extending herbs, and 8 exclusive palace passes. Treasures that powerful figures across the country would kill for. Spotting Yingyuan standing off to the side, Mrs. Shen scoffs. That's just a beggar, but what they don't realize is the governor has never met the emperor before, and the man they're insulting is the very ruler they're desperate to suck up to. Shen's mom mocks. The emperor himself loves my daughter, sending gifts worth millions. You broke loser probably never saw such riches. Yingyuan deadpans. They explode with laughter. You're the emperor. I'm his father. How dare you impersonate him? You asking for death. Fed up, Yingyuan calls his men to revoke all gifts. Sign the divorce contract and get out. But then,
印皇有旨，沈家以下犯上，即刻收回所赐一切。
the precious passes are torn to shreds. This is the price of mocking the emperor. The Shen still refuse to believe it, convinced the emperor took back the gifts out of jealousy over Shenju's engagement, not because of the broke guy. They threaten Yingyuan, break off the engagement today, or you won't leave alive. Then they toss him into the Shen family's private jail. Last chance. Kneel, apologize, sign the divorce paper, and we'll spare you. Otherwise, you won't see tomorrow. Unbeknownst to them, the emperor's guards have learned everything. Before the guards arrive, a call comes. Grandpa Shen has woken from his coma. When the family rushes to his room, he raves about the engagement. I paid a huge price to secure this. Shen's mom pipes up. Where did you dig up this broke loser? He thinks he can marry our daughter. We kicked him out. He's rotting in our family jail right now. At this, Grandpa Shen jolts like he's been electrocuted. Do you know who he is? If anything happens to him, we all die. Take me to him now. Inside the jail, Grandpa Shen drops to his knees. Before anyone can process it, the emperor's entire entourage bursts in, dropping to their knees before Yingyuan. Let's try this again, he says coolly. Desperate to save the Shen family, Grandpa Shen crawls forward, kowtowing, "It's all my fault for failing to discipline them. Spare the Shens. Punish only me." The once arrogant Mrs. Shen and the others finally cower in terror. But Yingyuan isn't about to let them off easy. When Yingyuan first visited, they saw a lone man and assumed he was a broke country bumpkin. They insulted him non-stop, used illegal torture, locked him in the Shen family's private jail, and planned to send him to meet God. If he were an ordinary civilian, they would have tortured him to death. Yingyuan spares them only because Grandpa Shen once saved his family, calling it even. But the engagement is off. They'll have no ties from now on. Shenju chases after Yingyuan, desperate for forgiveness, but he's seen through her venomous beauty act. He turns and walks away. A luxury car door swings open, and a leggy beauty steps out. She shoots Yingyuan a cursory glance, then marches right up to him. "How much do you make as a driver?"
我给你10倍，和我结婚。
Before he can blink, she drags him to get a marriage license. The deal: $5,000 a month to pretend to be her husband for a year, plus a $100,000 bonus afterward. But what she doesn't know is that Yingyuan recognizes her instantly. She's the girl who saved his life years ago. Back then, he was kidnapped and locked in a dungeon, starving and parched, moments from death. She burst in and helped him escape that hellhole, Then she vanished without a trace, impossible to track down. Now, as he looks at her, Yingyuan thinks, "This is my chance to repay her." This film is called Yinglong. It's a 46-episode short drama. Although the plot is a bit exaggerated, the overall storyline is packed with non-stop conflicts and tensions. Finishing it leaves you with an incredibly satisfying feeling. If you dig this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Catch you next time.